Hello everyone, welcome again on my channel. Today just like to start a series from World of Tanks BLITZ with daily missions and maybe events, event missions sometimes, and generally about talking about tanks, about mechanics and stuff like that. Why I decided to do that? Just grinding that KV1. When I started it was like 26 and there was here 26 and 26 more or less. So there was about 70,000 XP points to collect, which is a lot. But since I started doing those missions, look, for example, like here, you got 1700 extra experience. So every time when you do the mission, you have battle XP plus those bonuses. Sometimes now there's nothing here. And here, no, oh, token for 100 gold. Never seen that one before. Anyway, sometimes you can get a lot of experience from those missions. So let's try to play the battle. Oh, I didn't check. What do we have? Join top 4 players by XP and win the battle. That should be alright. Destroy 3 enemy vehicles. You have to win the battle and drive a Soviet vehicle. Alright. And here, first class of ace tanker. Oh my goodness. Okay, we try. As a Russian vehicle, I'm gonna use that KV1 first because I'm still short of about 2000 XP to get KV2 and finish this tank finally. And plus, because on tier 5 this tank is quite good, one of the best. Alright, now what we do have here. We are against tier 6, okay, KV2 and T-34-85, those two biggest opponents today. The rest should be okay. The most important is stick together. We have 3 heavy tanks here. I hope we're all gonna go together. Don't know where they're going, but I'll follow them. In BLITZ, there's no point to split the team, if you have to go together, and then you may be quite sure that if you get surprised by the enemies, you won't get just executed. They're on the other flank. Come on guys, let's go. Keep going. Keep going. The ace tanker, he will be quite difficult to make. They're all on the other side. Oh, stuck. No, it's not him. Shit, that's KV2. Dang. Alright. T-34 on this side. Come on, my little friend. Just lure them out. That's it. And I'll take care. The rest of heavies are here. Okay, 34 is running. Try to catch him on the side. Where is he? Here. Oh, missed. Badly. Alright.
Enemy vehicle knocked out. Nice shot. Enemy
Excellent.
armor is destroyed.
Got 3 kills at the moment. Shit. This is one shot. Whoa.
The driver is hit. We can't go very fast. We're immobilized. That one didn't go through. Track hit.
Okay.
We nailed them bad.
Nice.
Our driver is dead. We can barely move. They're hit. One of our trucks is gone. We can't move. We fixed the track. Let's roll. We didn't
Ding.
even scratch them.
Yeah, that's it.
They're knocked out.
It's 4. See? And look at this. Within one battle, we got 3,000 points of experience plus 1,700. It's 5,000 altogether. That's what I'm talking about. Praise the player here, and look. It's a first class, Top Gun, and Steel Wall just because, probably just because of this low light tank. I've been shooting us all constantly. That was pretty lucky. All 3 at once. And now we got 28,000. So I can get KV2. Research. I don't want to purchase. Don't need them at the moment. I got all in. Let's just check what we have on the weekend event. Bonus and discount. 40% bonus for conversion of combat experience. Nothing special. Okay, so there'll be no discount for tanks. I'm waiting to get the KVN1S. Right, so that was quick. Too quick. Got all missions done at once. Let me just check. Where is it? The content certificates. 20 tokens we need for 100 gold. Not bad. 1 hour premium account is already able to create. Yeah, there is. We need 4 more. Right. What's that? Premium cards. Right, that's how it is. If you're good enough and if you're lucky enough, sometimes, see, that was 3 vehicles at once. We did 4. That's what we got. Like I said, if you're lucky enough, sometimes you can get lots of extra experience, you know, to grind your tanks. Sometimes is okay to get more, you know, to get some other stuff like tokens, like those parts, credits, whatever. and it's perfect, and it's changing every twice a day. Now after 2 hours we're gonna get another set of missions. Right, so that will be it for now. I'll just wait for next set of the missions. We'll come back. If you're talking about KV-1, this is a very specific tank, you know. On his tier is quite good because first, it has a great armor, and if it's properly used, sometimes it's almost impossible to penetrate, you know. If you stand, his armor is quite strong, that's for sure. But if you stand in front of the enemy, you got two weak points, one here, two very big weak points, and quite easy to penetrate. If you angle that tank, for example, like if you look at this, that's the front of the face of the enemy, and if you stand like this, you know, to get the line more or less like that, you get angled about 35-40 degrees here. The frontal armor is much more difficult to penetrate. That's the first thing. Second thing, if you stand against the wall here, it's still covering you. So if you move yourself back enough to just to show the cannon, you know, the cannon gonna be somewhere here, you're still quite covered. And the only thing the opponent see is a track and just a tiny bit of a front armor, and of course the turret. So if you move out just for a shot, quickly shot, and then get back to your cover, you're exposing only this side armor with quite tight angle, and tracks. Tracks are another specific point of this tank because they're absorbing most of the shots. It's quite so difficult to get through, you know, to the side armor of these tanks. That's the first thing. Second thing, if you use that tank, never ever show your side, because first, and also if you're fighting against this tank, from this part, you know, when the end of the turret, from this container to the end, in this area, if you hit here, if you manage to hit the opponent here, is about 60-70% you're gonna set him on fire. That's for sure. Second weak part is the turret, side of the turret. So also, if you shot from the side, it's not so easy to penetrate because of those big tracks. Then you have to make a choice: or you're getting the weak spot and shot his turret, or if the turret is angled or something, try to shoot here. What else? And it's quite long. Of course, it's heavy tank, so it's a slow one. But again, on his tier, it's not that slow as the other tanks. So sometimes, like you just seen in my previous battle, you know, it goes quite quickly around the map and manage to flank the enemies like a medium. Maybe not like a medium, but quick enough. What next? The gun. There are two groups of players playing with the tank. First one is using this gun, the troll gun, with huge alpha 450 HP, and the other one is using that gun. The alpha is not so impressive, it's just around 200 HP per shot, but the penetration is higher, and rate of fire is nearly double. It's 773 against 452. In my opinion, advantage of this gun is, for example, if you have to remember you're slow, and you have to maneuver your tank, you have to angle, you have to be careful, because if you fight against faster enemy, and using troll gun, it will be quite easy for him to overtake you and shot from the sides, or just avoid your gun. So I prefer this one because within the time that you shot only once here, you get almost 2 shots here. And then first thing, you may destroy the track and then stop the enemy. Of course, they give you time to angle or prepare yourself for against his shot. And of course, the second shot could keep him on the track and just sucking the HP out of his tank and then kill him at the end. So it depends on the way of playing, but I suggest to use this one. Right, so I think that's enough about it. And for the beginners, this is very good tank to learn to play World of Tanks. Why? Because, like I said, it has a good armor, easy to maneuver, easy to penetrate. I mean, gun is easy to penetrate the opponents, and on this tank you may learn how to use your armor, you know, how to properly angle the tank, you know, it's quite good for that, and also gives you a lot of fun. And on his tier, is good, and also leads for another good tanks. In all this line, KV1, KV1S, and then from IS, IS3, all those tanks, they're quite easy to play and easy to learn, you know, how to play, how to use the advantage of your tank. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you have any ideas for the next one, just let me know and I will try to explain another things. Meanwhile, thank you again and see you next time. Goodbye.